Hello. Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Lindsay.
What are you having to drink today?
I'm still on my little coffee drink because it's kind of early for me.
What do you mean still on? Our listeners don't know what you're still on.
I'm still on a coffee drink with, it's like a moonshine thing that I've been drinking, and I love it. I love, like, the whole, I don't know, the fucking moonshine.
What is
it? It's
Describe it. What's going on? Why are you acting like we haven't done this a million times?
Well, I have. But I'm a little tipsy at the same time. Hazelnut. Hazelnut rum. Mm-hmm. It's like a moonshine thing from Sugarland Distillery. We love it. I love it. We all love it. You gotta love it. And that's what I'm on. What are you drinking over there, Lindsay?
I've got my mixture of peach and mango White Claw. So yeah, that's what I'm having to drink.
Sounds delish.
For this sesh. Yeah. All right, so what we're doing today is on Raw, Uncut, and Unedited, Drunk About Something.
Yeah.
We are recapping the Jinx Part 2.
So we had a whole Part 1.
Had a Part 1.
And you had a whole Part 2.
Which is, okay, so, man named Bob Durst has a wife named Kathy McCormick, Kathleen. Kathy is what she went by. And she went missing in 1982. And of course, Bob was the last person to see her. So go back to our Jinx Part 1 if you don't know what that is. If you do know who the Jinx is, I'm pretty sure you do. Because it's a very famous case, but Jesse doesn't know anything about it. And our little silent guest over to the side, my 20-year-old Landon, yeah.
He's not in the camera.
He's not in the camera. He's going to be on Part 3 with us.
So if you want to find out about Part 3, Landon's going to be in there. So he doesn't drink. He's not allowed to yet. He's only 20.
Yeah.
So, but we were like, you know what? You can be part of this podcast, but you can't partake in the whole scenario.
He's got his gardening license, so you know.
How do you get your whole gardening license before you're 20, but you can't drink?
I know, it's so dumb. Yeah,
whatever.
But at the same time, it's a little bit more responsible. Yeah.
He is very responsible.
Yes.
And we appreciate that. It's good.
So Bob Durst, son of a real estate magnate, he is a child of privilege. He witnesses his mother's death, kind of fucks him up as a kid.
And then, hang on, I got something on my microphone. Okay, you're good. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, he grows up. He becomes educated. He meets his lifelong best friend at UCLA, and then he goes on to become a hippie. And he's very anti-war, which did not please his father. But his father still backed a little side business, a little health food store called All Good Things.
And all good things come to an end.
Yeah. And then through All Good Things, he meets his wife, who will become his wife, Kathy McCormick. And then they end up having a very tumultuous relationship. Kathy tries to better herself. She goes from dental hygienist to nurse. He
was a garbage ass man. He was garbage.
He's a garbage motherfucker.
He was doing his own thing, and then when she decided to do her own thing, he became a piece of red flags.
Right. Now, she got sick of his shit. She's trying to complete her. She's trying to become a pediatrician. So he starts becoming abusive. She's like, I want out this marriage, and you got money, so. In my opinion, and probably pretty much else, she's entitled to some compensation.
Right.
So
he's a fucking rich boy.
Yeah. So in response to that, he just is like, fuck you. I'm going to take your name off the bank accounts. I'm going to cancel your credit cards, and I'm going to stop paying your tuition. And then in 1982, she goes missing. So we're going to fast forward to, after her disappearance. He's, is popular. He's a famous man. He's got money. He's got fame, and
he's already in the limelight. And he's fucking showing his fucking true colors right in front of all of his rich boy shit.
Right, and then Susan Berman, his bestie, she becomes like his spokesperson for the media. He really doesn't do a lot of interviews, and she kind of answers for him. And I haven't mentioned this yet, but it is theorized. Remember I told you in part 2 that after Kathy goes missing, the dean of the school she's attending gets a phone call that says, hey, I got diarrhea and I can't make it into clinicals today. Well, it is theorized that Susan Berman probably made that phone call. So,
what?
That being known, Susan Berman probably knew what happened to Kathy.
Yeah, she knew the shit, right?
But there was not a lot of evidence to tie anything to Bob. So we're going to fast forward to 2000. By this point,
oh my God, yeah.
Seymour Durst has passed away, but not before leaving the company to Bob's younger brother, Douglas.
And he didn't get it. He did not get the fucking inheritance, so he's fucking
Bob
shitty.
didn't give a shit about it.
Well,
he didn't put no work in. He didn't put in the work.
He didn't care about the company, but he wanted all the fucking glory.
Yeah, he wanted the glory. He wanted the money.
We could tell.
But he didn't care about the company. So, in 2000... a district attorney who I still am, I'm a piece of shit. I did not get her. I think it's Jean Pirro. I think that is her actual name. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. She is trying to further her career from district attorney. I'm knocking your mic. Sorry.
Okay.
So she's like, we need to go after Bob Durst. We need some answers on Kathleen.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, how'd that just get washed under the fucking rug? I mean, just because you're a rich boy fucking shit, you know,
they're like
shady as fuck.
They're like, well, we need to talk to Susan Berman because that's Bob's bestie, and she probably knows some shit. So after Susan receives word that she's going to be questioned again by investigators. This is the year 2000. Kathy went missing in 82. You need to make that known. It's a long time.
Timestamps.
Long time.
Timestamps.
Almost 20 years.
All the stamps.
18 years to be exact.
18 years of stamps.
Well, and in this time, like Susan has been a well-published journalist and writer, but she was still struggling financially. And she reaches out to Bob. She has been borrowing from friends and neighbors, things like that, to get her through. But she reaches out to Bob because she's driving this piece of shit car from 1984.
That's right. The
that
car
just
loan
randomly catches on fire.
Right.
She reaches out to Bob, and for a while she's got crickets. Okay, she's not getting a response, and then all of a sudden she gets some money in the mail, saying way more than she asked for. She asked for $7,000. She gets. So the check that comes in the mail is for $25,000, but I think she gets a total of $1,000 because she keeps records of who she owes and who gives her money. That's something we'll talk about in part 3. So she's got a record, and she does write down that she has received a total of $50,000 from Bob.
Oh wow!
But the check that she gets in the mail for $25,000 says, "This is not a loan. This is a gift. I'm here for you." Always.
You know, and that's a deeper dive than what we went into our podcast. I mean, you didn't talk about that.
That's why the recaps are here, because
that's why the specialties are specialties.
Sometimes I find a little bit more information that I have not found previous. So make sure you listen to all of our recaps.
Love it.
So she gets the money. She gets a new car.
What did he say? Like
she
in the
pays
note?
on some debts.
He said something on the note.
I just said it.
Yeah, it's just like that.
I literally just said the words again for Jesse.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys were probably paying attention, but
they weren't.
Bob says, "This is not a loan. This is a gift.
That's it.
I'm here for you always."
That's it. I wanted to recap on the recap. It was beautiful.
So then, shortly after, on December 24th, Christmas Eve, Susan Berman is killed, execution style, in her home. So then we're going to fast forward again to 2011. Bob is now living in... So, okay, real quick, though. They didn't... There's... Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Let me reboot, beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, because I'm everywhere now. I have so much. Right
after Susan Berman's death, or her murder... Not really a death. Yeah. You can't shoot yourself. Execution style. This is a murder.
Like a mafia hit.
Yes, and she was the daughter of a member of the Jewish mafia. So they just tied it to that. But the Beverly Hills Police Department receives a letter with Susan Berman's address and the words cadaver, which is a very medical term. So put that in the back of your brain for part 3. Okay.
Part 3 is coming.
Yeah. Shit. We're recording that next after this. So.
Oh my God.
Beverly is misspelled. It's got an extra E in it, which happened to be something that Bob did.
I remember this. Yes.
But that case goes cold, and there's no ties to Bob Durst, even though they're like, Susan Berman's like his best friend. But this still looks like a mafia hit, even though mafia wasn't hitting like that in 2000. But anyways,
I think it always still is. It's just
I don't have my notes in front of me. I don't know what we did with our printed out copy, but so I'm going to go off the dome
here. I think it's still here.
But they still weren't hitting in 2000 like they had been in previous time periods. So 2011, a little boy and his father are fishing in the Galveston Bay. The little boy, he's 13. He sees a pink blob floating in the ocean, which happens to be a human torso.
And they found like fucking bags and shit like full of body parts.
Well, that's what I was going to say. After police were called, several more body parts were found, dismembered, and those remains happen to belong to a man named Morris Black. Now, Morris Black...
It's so rough, Lindsay. This is all so fucking rough. It's all piling up on the fucking... It's rough to me. It's rough to me.
Well, Morris Black happened to be friends with Bob Durst.
Oh.
And Bob Durst was living in Galveston at this time under the guise of a woman.
Yeah, it's what I wanted you to tell him about it. And you told him because that is... the big fucking thing. Holy shit.
A deaf and mute woman that named Dorothy Siner, because if you guys that are familiar with this case already, you know what Bob Durst sounds like. Jesse doesn't know. No. And Landon doesn't know. Bob Durst could never disguise his voice as a woman's. Never. Like I couldn't even
I don't know what he sounds like.
It's very distinctual, and it's in my head because
we're going into part 3.
I've watched so much material.
I don't know what he sounds like still.
Okay, so Jesse's going to know what he sounds like after part 3.
Ooh.
Because it is so distinctive. He could not disguise the voice, so he became a deaf and mute woman named Dorothy Siner.
So he's done we think he's off like a couple of people already, and he's playing as a woman just to hide his persona. But he can't play a woman, so he's mute.
Right.
Whoa.
So the woman, Dorothy Siner, she is her brother-in-law did all of her dealings for her and him and rented an apartment across the hall from the person whose remains were just found in the Galveston Bay named Morris Black. They become friends, and
this is where all the evidence ties together, right?
What had happened was, according to Bob, that Morris Black, he was a very cranky, combative, confrontational old man.
No, we called him a curmudgeon.
Yes, he's a curmudgeon. I was going there next.
You were going.
So he's a curmudgeon, and he reaches for the gun. The gun. Who Bob fights. The gun, and so it's Morris and Bob, and they're fighting over the same gun, and the gun goes off in Morris Black's face. And we only know this because the head was never discovered. The head was never found. And we only know this because Bob admitted to everything that he did to Morris Black. And he gets acquitted for it because
Billy from fucking Chicago. That's the only reason why we relate.
Because he hired Richard Gere, a.k.a. Billy Flynn. Billy. So.
Fucking hey, dude, it's the same fucking scenario. It's all the gun. Oh, fuck, Lindsay. I love you so much because of the gun.
So he gets acquitted for the murder and dismemberment of Morris Black because he claimed self-defense. And since there was no evidence to dispute this claim, and Bob Durst looks like a librarian, he's a man of privilege.
Yeah, he is. Right now.
He is acquitted of the murder. Now, when he was initially arrested for this, he did make bail, but then he jumped bail. So he did still have to serve prison time for bail jumping and tampering of evidence.
And this is all you're throwing at me right now. Like, this is it. Like,
hold on.
Okay, well, I'm
these cut off when you interrupt me on Riverside.
So disgusted though, because this is where we're at. This is. Go ahead. I mean, go ahead and.
Well, okay, so he serves prison time for the bail jumping,
right,
and for the tampering of evidence. Oh, and by the way, I forgot all about Debbie. So before Susan Berman is murdered, Bob marries a woman named Debbie, and I've already forgotten her last name. But you guys that are familiar with this case, you'll know who Debbie is. Debbie, she's her own character in this show. She's not
a downer, right?
No, and so they literally never lived together as husband and wife, and it's kind of a marriage of convenience because Bob had previously planned to end his own life. That he didn't go through with, but he took it out on somebody else.
This is deeper.
Fuck. But I do talk about that in part 2.
Maybe it's deeper than I'm remembering.
It's deeper than you're remembering.
Because you're bringing it out now.
So, Bob serves his time. When he gets out, he still has some travel restrictions, and he decides to travel anyway without permission. And then he goes back in for a year to serve out that time. So he is, by 2006, and I said 2011. I'm sorry. It was 2001. What? So Susan Berman was 2000. Morris Black was 2001. So now 2006, he is a free man.
Oh, okay.
Free to do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
How?
With some parole agreements.
How?
And then that's where we leave off for part 2. And then y'all are going to have to wait till next week for part 3.
But a lot of that happened in Texas, right? Galveston.
Well, that's where Morris Black was murdered.
Holy shit.
Murdered and dismembered.
We even played a band that was from Texas in the middle of part 2. When we did Jinx, it was Jinx part 2, and it was a band from Texas. How did that
You keep
happen?
talking. I have to excuse myself. I have to go to the restroom.
She's got to go potty.
I got to get potty.
Yeah. I mean, the band that we played, holy shit, Lindsay, are you leaving or are you leaving?
Yes, hold on. It's
Lindsay,
right here.
Lindsay's leaving.
Okay.
She's leaving me. I mean, it was crazy how all of this ties together. And the band that I played was from Texas. So check out part 2 of the Jinx on drinkaboutsomething.site. And or if you want to just type in Gen Z, JENDSEY, you will find all of our stuff. Holy shit. And Lindsay's, I'm over here sloshed and doing my whole thing because it's drunk about something. Here we are. And she's dropping more shit than I even remember, or she even talked about. I don't know. Oh my God. I am a turd in a punch bowl over here by myself. Landon. I got an innocent bystander over here, I swear. And he is just doing a great job, just listening to our whole story and being quiet. But I'm excited about part 3, which we're going to have him a guest on. And I love Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. I mean, he's a dickhead, but he is. But I love Gaston, and you're going to be part of the Gaston. And Lindsay had to go potty, but I'm just trying to fill in all the time because Lindsay's got more to tell you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm excited about tonight. She's coming
Jesse, I need you
tonight.
To
We're gonna.
Phone because I have
a phone? I have to pull up my phone?
A coworker and I...
Here she comes.
...were discussing this situation the other night, and I was like, you know what?
What situation?
I bet my husband doesn't know anything about this, so this would be a great, juicy story to tell you. So I need you to pull up your phone really quick for me, because mine is on live. Hey, guys. I'm back.
What are we looking at?
And my hair is just... Oh, it's wild today. I'm putting on a beanie.
What are we doing?
Because we're going to a show tonight.
That's what I was saying a minute ago.
We'll let you know how it was in the next episode after part 3 of the Jinx. We'll let you know how the show went.
We're going to make a whole video of tonight's episode. It's going to be amazing.
I just need Google.
Goog.
If you could pull that up for me really quick.
We're googing.
So I wanted to ask you a question. Now, Landon, you're not... Do you know who Garth Brooks is? We've probably told his parents.
Who Garth Brooks is.
Okay. He was probably the number one in our lifetime as far as a country singer / showman. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So hold on one second. Did you know that there is a whole...
Probably not.
We're getting a little... Okay. I put trigger warning on here. Why are you trying to restrict me? Okay. We're still live. There's a whole theory that Garth, and this is, I am hoping that this is satire, but there's a whole theory that Garth Brooks is a serial killer.
I have heard this.
Have you heard it? Okay,
I want you to deep dive into it to trigger everything in my mind, but I have heard this, yes. Garth Brooks, though. Fuck.
And we hope this is not true because
I don't think it's true. It's a conspiracy. Break out your foil hats.
That he is dealing with the Supreme Court right now to dispute this? Like, I was like, no, this is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, this is just funny, haha theory. But no, he's actually, like, in Supreme Court.
It's real.
Talking about this.
It's real. I've heard conspiracies about this. Now it's a real thing?
Yeah, I'm looking it up really quick so I can just
you better find
a little bit of...
You can't fuck with Garth Brooks, Lindsay. You can't fuck with Garth Brooks. Come on.
All right.
We don't want to cancel Garth Brooks.
So basically, over the years, while Garth Brooks was at his peak in his career and on tour, there were a lot of coincidences because people would go missing and things like that in places that he would tour on the same day that he was touring.
Yeah, in the towns, in the areas.
Right.
Yes.
No, it took me to Reddit.
I've heard this before. I think it's all fucking fake, though. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I always have friends in low places. I mean, where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases, my blues away.
Okay, so basically, it says the Garth Brooks theory is a widely recognized internet conspiracy theory, and memes suggesting that the country music superstar Garth Brooks is a serial killer responsible for numerous unsolved murders and disappearances across the United States. While it has gained significant traction online, it's often fueled by fans asking, where are the bodies, Garth? Now, I first heard about this, and I've plugged this podcast before on our platform called Disgraceland.
Right.
And
we've heard about it. Yeah.
Please go and listen to that episode because it will blow your mind because he basically just made an episode based on all the theories, all the Reddit threads and everything. So, but yeah, so now it's literally become something that he's having to dispute in the Supreme Court.
Right.
Okay, so you did know about that.
Well, the whole trigger was probably brought to you upon by JoJo, your best friend, because we were talking about bands we have seen, Alan Jackson and stuff that I've seen. And she's like, I've seen Garth Brooks when I was like...
Oh, my God. We were talking about that last
12
night. We were like... And this is like... You learn something about your best friends every day. Her and I have been best friends for...
Oh, she gained a cool point to me.
14 years.
I don't care.
And I was like, you did what?
I mean, I don't know about this fucking whole conspiracy thing, dude. My full hat's not thick enough.
Well, we're going to listen. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry.
What's going on here, Lindsay?
Ugh.
I mean,
my hair is all in my headphones.
I don't think Garth did anything. He was too busy trying to fucking stay focused on his shit.
But my coworker who was talking about this with me she is on it. Like, she really is like...
She's
into it. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. Because there's a documentary about him, and which made me love him even more, because when he took time off from his very extremely successful career to make sure his kids were raised right with him present, and like he let his ex-wife stay on his property so to make sure that his kids didn't have to go very far to see their dad and their mom.
We're hoping
and
for
things
wholesome.
like that. So
yeah.
I think that would absolutely... I would probably have to get counseling.
Was it Trisha? Who was it? Who is his wife?
Well, his wife now is Trisha Yearwood.
Yeah,
but his
Trisha
first wife,
Yearwood.
who he has his children with, I don't know her name, but they have always remained copacetic. She has lived on, and she's in this documentary talking well about him. So it's good. It's a very...
all good stuff we've seen. Yeah.
Yes. And like I said, honestly, if it ever... So the shit about fucking Bill Cosby broke a little
my
bit
mind.
inside of me.
I still have him
so
in
that
our
was
room.
like the first tear down to my childhood, because god damn it.
Yeah.
And then of course finding out, so many things I learned in the Christian community were false.
And Michael Jackson.
And then the
everything is just a fucking... We have him in our room, though. We have like a whole autograph thing, and
that's one that I honestly separate the artist from the bullshit, because
like
my
Marilyn
head...
Manson.
And we have Bill Cosby shit in our room.
That's what I'm saying. We have Michael Jackson's autograph in our room.
It hurts. It hurts. But
we're trying to hang on to our fucking livelihood. We're trying to hang on to our culture. Everything that we've gathered in music that we've loved so much. And
comedy.
You put so much into it.
Because Bill Cosby was like America's dad, man.
Yeah.
Dr. Huxtable, come on.
Come on, dude. You know what? At that moment, though, all the way up till we found out that he fucked around, we have to fucking grasp that part because we think it's wholesome, Fucking, but it...
Well, I'm going to explain this to our silent guest, my son. So find out who is your, like, number one icon since you've grown up. Adam Sandler, probably, right? Okay, so we're big Adam. So imagine you're between 25 and 40, and you find out that Adam Sandler was part of this huge scandal. That would break you.
Which is not.
No.
Not at all.
We're just trying to help him understand what we're talking about, because Adam Sandler is wholesome as fuck. But just imagine that you find out that he's part of some pedophilic scandal, or that he was a serial killer in secret,
or drugging people into some sexual something or other,
right? Or a trafficker or something like that. That's what was brought to light for us.
And we have them in our room because we idolized those people because we thought they were wholesome ass. Just part of Americana that you want to hang on forever.
And I also don't want to punish the rest of the Jackson 5 because.
No,
they're
I got
completely
the
different
whole
people.
Jackson 5's autograph in my room, in our room. And you know what? Either way, I'm going to leave it up there because that's still some kind of legacy that made us feel good
also
about
like
stuff. I mean, it's fucking weird, though. Poor Michael.
But
fucking shitty Michael.
Garth Brooks better not a killer.
I mean, we don't have his autograph, and I probably won't buy it because I'm scared.
Yeah, we can't even listen to his shit. We had a whole moment. Jesse's last show that he played with his band, with Galactic Empire. We're on our way home. I had some sativa. I was jiving, and I was like, Jesse, do you know about these, extra verse versions of some of Garth's songs? And he was like, what? So I found them on YouTube. Longer versions. And he didn't know about some of that because it didn't always play on the radio.
So we knew about the third verse of Friends in Low Places. Yeah. But you brought out Thunder Rolls, right? And it was like the third verse. And when you played it, I was like, I think I've heard this.
But then he was like, oh, okay. because they would play it every now and again on the radio, and it was so exciting. But guess what it involves?
Oh. Tell me deeper. Tell me deeper. Of course, she got him at the end. She got him.
Because fuck a cheater. But to wrap this up, make sure you guys stay tuned for next week. Or YouTubers, this will be out on Wednesday, so make sure you plug in on Friday for our part 3 of the Jinx, where I'm going to wrap up this series and have a little bit of shock and awe for those of you that don't know this case, and for those of you that do know this case and just want to listen to somebody else's coverage, because that's me. That's what I'm about. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to listen to 19 different people talk about this shit. And I have.
That's where she gathers everything. She really does.
And also, I do other resources as well.
Foil hat for Garth Brooks. This is conspiracy. And then we have Landon coming in on part 3 of Jinx. So check that out on Gen-Z, JENDSEY on YouTube, or drinkaboutsomething.site.
And then we are Drink About Something on Instagram. You can send us an email at drinkaboutsomethingpod@gmail.com. Yeah. Make sure, we need this so much. We need you listeners' help. We know you're listening. We see the stats. We just need y'all to rate and comment on whatever platform you listen to. That really helps out for the algorithm. And then to see our lives on TikTok, we are drinkaboutsomethingpod_Lindsay on TikTok.
Lindsay, we broke like 2,500 downloads already.
Yes.
Already 2,500 downloads? Fuck, your podcast is doing great.
Yes, it's a slow build, and we're going to continue. I've got cases for days, and now we have a backlog. So we got quite a bit of a backlog. We have, 75, 76 episodes?
Yeah.
And then we have...
with this and everything else,
But just the regular feed is 62 or something like that. Yeah.
So 63. I'm ready to take it on. I'm just a little sloshed, but I'm just over floating.
Well, I am empty. I need a refill, and we've got to record our part 3 of the Jinx so we can get on the road to Tallahassee and party with our boys.
You're going to see that shit, so follow everything. We're going to go hang out with some bands and some iconic-ass people. Come on with us.
And we have featured on these episodes. We have featured Defy the Tyrant. We've featured Tragic.
Yeah.
And we're going to go see them live tonight.
And Richard Burke's going to be there with his band. He is the only person in this world that's played with my band on my stage.
Well, Kurt has sang with you.
Yeah, but Richard learned my guitar parts.
Richard learned the guitar and played.
That's way bigger.
With the band, and that was really
Love
cool.
them. So
love you guys.
If you're around Tallahassee, though, go tomorrow. On the live over here, go tomorrow. Today, not tomorrow. Today is tomorrow.
Go today, January 17th. Yes.
Go. Just
go to the show.
I was thinking it was tomorrow because I've been so busy. I had to work today. Lindsay, leave me alone.
But I got to get a drink because
Riverfront, Tallahassee. We'll see you guys there. You're going to check out all the stuff, right? You're going to share and you're going to subscribe and you're going to follow. And I'm flicking my mic because I'm a little sloshed.
By the way, you guys, I put a little bit of eyeliner on Jesse. He's got his little emo look today. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, we love you guys. We're going to sign off. Stay tuned for more to come. We love you.
I'm ready. Yes. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.